At the bustling headquarters of Apex Innovations, the glass walls shimmered with prestige and power. The company's name was synonymous with cutting-edge technology and relentless ambition. Employees wore sleek suits and carried themselves with importance. Everyone except Joe, the janitor. Joe was a quiet, middle-aged man in faded coveralls, always seen mopping the floors, emptying trash cans, or polishing the already glossy marble in the lobby. He nodded kindly at anyone who glanced his way, though few ever did. His thick gray beard and calloused hands made him seem older than he was. None treated Joe with more contempt than Miss Dana Wellcroft, the operations manager. She was young, sharp-tongued, and always dressed in impeccable fashion. She strutted through the halls with a superiority complex that matched her 5-inch heels.
Try not to mop the same spot all day, Joe. This isn't a charity. We pay you to clean, not to linger.
Yes, ma'am. Joe always smiled, replied with a soft, "Yes, ma'am," and returned to his work.
Unbeknownst to everyone at Apex, Joe wasn't just the janitor. He was Joseph Reinhardt, the original founder and CEO of Apex Innovations, who had quietly stepped away from the public spotlight 2 years earlier, burned out and disillusioned by the fake smiles and corporate games. He'd appointed a puppet CEO and taken a ground-level role in his own empire, to see the company as it truly was, from the bottom up. And he saw plenty. He saw how managers like Dana abused their power, talked down to staff and faked performance metrics. He saw the fear in interns' eyes, the exhaustion in IT's slouched shoulders, the silent grind of overworked talent. Joe took notes. Not just mental ones, real ones, data, observations, names. Then came the annual board review summit, a closed-door meeting where major decisions about leadership were made. Dana strutted into the meeting expecting a promotion. Rumors were she was next in line for VP of Operations. As the board gathered, a few members stood when the real CEO entered. In walked Joe, not in coveralls but in a crisp, tailored suit, clean-shaven, confident, eyes sharp.
Where's the CEO?
You're looking at him. I've spent the last 2 years walking these halls, not as your boss but as your janitor. I've seen the true face of this company, not the polished reports or performance reviews. Some of you have been exemplary. Others have shown me exactly what's rotting this company from the inside. Miss Wellcroft, your management style is toxic. Your numbers are inflated. Your team fears you, and for good reason. I wouldn't promote you if you were the last employee standing.
You can't do this.
Actually, I can. I built this company from a garage. You've built nothing but fear and fake metrics.
She was escorted out within the hour. Word spread quickly across Apex. Employees suddenly looked at Joe with new eyes, not just respect but inspiration. He still walked the halls, sometimes in a suit, sometimes in his old uniform. Because for Joe, leadership wasn't about sitting in a corner office. It was about understanding every corner of the company. And he'd never let anyone forget it again. Never look down on anyone. Especially the janitor. You might be staring at the person who signs your paycheck.